Hello, good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? Happy Monday and a blessed week to you all out there. I trust our weekend was awesome. You are welcome. This is Dynamic Health Awareness with Juliet, and it's a place we talk about all aspects of our health, especially women fertility health. So as you are coming across this broadcast this evening, please do well to like and share this video and also follow us on our page. You are all welcome once again to this evening's broadcast, and we are going to be looking at a very interesting topic. So this evening, we all know that when it comes to our fertility health, the egg is very, very important. The egg that is released during ovulation determines the sources of a pregnancy. And not just releasing the egg, also the quality of the egg is another thing that matters a lot in our fertility journey. And shaving pregnancy can only be successful if a woman has a good hair quality. So this evening broadcast, we are going to look at the connection between fertility and egg quality. How does egg quality impact a woman's fertility? Do you know the egg inside a woman's ovaries are normally immature egg. So every month, the ovary releases the egg through the process called ovulation. So when the egg is released or ovulated, these eggs, they go through another phase of cell division. This is what we call meiosis. And during this cell division, this is where the DNA of the cell, the number of chromosomes in the cell, in their egg, can be determined. Other eggs in a woman's ovary can accumulate errors in their DNA. Just like when you go to the market to buy eggs, normal eggs, you discover that if that eggs has stayed for a long time, it gets spoiled. So the same thing happens to the eggs in a woman's ovary. They get old. So these older eggs, because they are now old, they cannot accumulate error in their DNA during that cell division or that division process, whereby the egg that is released is not being undergoing this cell division. And this cannot lead to genetically abnormal eggs. Why? Because the eggs are stayed too long in the ovary. So once a egg or a kind of a DNA is degraded during this process of cell division, it cannot be fixed. In the sense that, what am I trying to say? Medically, it cannot be fixed, it cannot be healed. Why? Because any egg that is abnormal cannot become normal again. So, it cannot become normal. Why? Because it is already damaged. It has accumulated an error. You cannot fix it. It is either an egg is genetically normal or abnormal. That determines your egg quality. So, and as a woman, and as we grow older in our years, we need to grow older, the percentage of our egg become abnormal also increases. What am I trying to say here? That age, your age as a woman, can impact or affect your egg quality. Since your DNA is like an instruction manual that normally tells your cells what to do, So any damage to that DNA during the cell division can also prevent that cell from doing what it is supposed to do, which is the case of egg quality. When the egg is normal, it has a healthy DNA. When it is abnormal, it also has an abnormal DNA, which cannot be able to perform the function it is supposed to function. That is, in a healthy egg, you can have a healthy baby. But unhealthy egg can result to unhealthy baby. So when we are talking about a woman hair quality, we are talking about the expected percentage of the total number of eggs that are normal. That is the quality of the woman egg. Now, the woman has a good egg quality. It means that the total percentage of the egg in her ovary are normal. For better or worse, this purely a function of age, because age can impact the egg quality of a woman. When it comes to egg count, you cannot be able to count the egg in a woman ovary. You cannot be able to count the egg in a woman ovary, but you can be able to determine which eggs are good and which are not. So the egg quality of the woman, the quality of the egg is more better than the quantity of the egg. So the impact of age on egg quality is consistent and it is universal. In other words, women in their 20s, when a woman is in their 20s, they have the most normal egg. But that does not mean they don't still have the abnormal ones. But the normal eggs at weight, at number, the abnormal one. So, and when a woman is in her 40s, which will mostly mean that the abnormal egg will outweigh the normal eggs. So no matter how healthy lifestyle that the woman is living, it is universal, because the age of a woman can also cause the ovum in an ovary to also age naturally. So women ovary, they are naturally programmed to allow just one egg to grow. So every month, this egg grow, they matured and be released, also known as during the process of ovulation. In every woman's cycle, every month, the woman releases this egg. So that one egg that is released represents one chance for pregnancy to occur. So every menstrual cycle a woman have, there is definitely going to be one egg that will be released, ovulated from the ovary. And when this egg is ovulated, this egg that is ovulated may either be normal or abnormal. So if it is normal, great. That means that woman is going to have a healthy pregnancy because the egg that is ovulated is normal. But if it is not, assuming it is not normal, those abnormal egg cells typically cannot be well fertilized. And sometimes, even though if it is fertilized, cannot be well implanted in the uterus. And in this case, sometimes it can rarely be implanted, but in some cases, even when it is implanted, it might not result to miscarriages or genetic disorder like Down syndrome. So, the differences in air quality between a 25 years old woman and a 40 years old woman is a matter of the statistical likelihood of the egg she has ovulated being normal. So because women in their 30s and 40s have a higher percentage of abnormal eggs in their ovary. So it is much more likely that their one egg each month will be normal or abnormal. Why? Because the increase in age can also cause an increase in abnormal eggs in the ovary. So this is what many people do not understand. That is why natural fertility decreases. Naturally, fertility of a woman decreases with age. And why we see this fertility, miscarriages and genetic disorder more often with women, in women, especially in their 35 above. So, air quality, how does it impact? How does it affect a woman's fertility? How does it air quality affect a woman's fertility? Because if you know the real benefit of egg, the function of this air quality in your fertility, you will take much effort to preserve, to do things that will not degrade them, their function. As a woman, every female child that is born, definitely they get old. So as she gets old, she begins to have a fewer eggs in her ovary. And the same unfortunately happens to the air quality. The more you are getting old, the fewer the eggs you have. And the more unhealthy abnormal eggs you also have, which is just as more important than egg quantity. The quantity of the egg is not what really matters, but the quality of the egg is what matters. How normal is the egg in the ovary? So it is a sad fact, but it is the reality that the older a woman gets, their ovarian reserve decreases. So egg quality refers to whether your egg as a woman is genetically normal or abnormal. That is your hair quality. So as a woman, we are all born with the number of eggs we all carry through our reproductive year. So these eggs, they are reserved in the ovary, not until that woman gets to puberty. By the time she starts menstruating, that is when the eggs begin to release. So around about 1 or 2 million of eggs a female child is born with. And every month, one of these eggs gets ready to be ovulated. And while the egg is ovulated, it's not fertilized, it's gone, you cannot get back again. So while this egg is selected for ovulation, it starts to mature. As our egg gets older, there must likely become an error in this process. And it might end up containing abnormal DNA, which can prevent the egg from doing what it's supposed to do. So, or making a healthy baby. Many people have this abnormal head. Maybe while they get that pregnancy, the doctor might say, the child, there is a problem with the child. Why? Because the egg is abnormal. It's either you want to continue with the pregnancy or you terminate it. Some might say, no, I don't want to terminate it. I would take it on like that. But do you know that child might become a problem? So that is why when it comes to your fertility, the best thing you need to do is boosting your air quality, especially if you are older, from 40s. You need to try boosting your air quality. So why is this air quality important in our fertility? Why is air quality very important? Like as I said earlier, higher quality eggs means that your eggs are more likely to become fertilized. The reason why fertilization does not normally happen, even when you release an egg or you ovulated, is because the quality of that egg is too low or not good. It might not be fertilized. Even in some rare cases, it might be fertilized, but it might not be where it planted in the uterus. And this can result to miscarriages. So, Sometimes, if this egg are fertilized, develop into an embryo, implanted in the ovary, definitely it results in pregnancy. Why it results in pregnancy? Because the quality of the egg is good. A healthy eggs are essential, very, very essential for fertility. It is essential to have a healthy baby because they are responsible for providing the genetical material that make up a good and a healthy baby to help in the development of this embryo. Sometimes you discover that a pregnancy may result in chromosome issues, like chromosomally abnormal egg, a egg whereby the chromosomes that when the egg is released and undergoes this cell division, and this cell division will not determine the DNA of that egg, and at the same time, during this cell division, the chromosome, which is 23 sex chromosome from the mother and 23 from the father, making a total of 46. If the egg is not normal, it's going to result in chromosomally abnormality, whereby it can result to maybe excess chromosome. Maybe they now become 22, decrease, or 24. So this additional or decrease in this chromosome can also affect the baby. So if it is fertilized, maybe it is chromosomal abnormal egg, it will sometimes might not be fertilized. Sometimes it can be fertilized, but it is going to lead to abnormal baby. Therefore, either it is not implanted or maybe it can result to miscarriages. So this is one of the reasons why many women are having spontaneous or repeated recurrent miscarriages, because of the quality of the eggs. So good egg quality is therefore associated with increase in fertilization rates. So it also helps to improve your embryo qualities and the higher chances of a successful pregnancy and implantation. Not just to matter of the egg is fertilized, released, or ovulated. You ovulated. Do you know the quality of the egg you ovulated? No. So what are those things, and how do you know that you have a good egg quality? There are many things that can affect a woman's egg quality, or that can lead to poor egg quality. So many of them, of which time will not permit me to discuss about them today. So in my next broadcast, which is on Wednesday, we are going to look at what normally affects, what are those things that causes poor hair quality, what are those things that affect our hair quality, and how can we improve on them. So you cannot be able to know whether the egg in your ovary are normal or abnormal. But the real fact, the real truth is that as a woman age, the percentage of egg in her ovary, the bad eggs outweigh the good one, because age affects your egg, causes the egg to also age. And so when the egg is too age in the ovaries, this can make the egg not to be good. So depending on your age, and if you are likely and maybe as a planning for pregnancy, it is good that you start boosting your egg quality. At least it takes 90 days for you, the quality of the egg to be well matured, for the egg to be well matured. And in these 90 days, you must put in much effort. You must do what you think you can do. Stay away from unhealthy habits. Do what you need to do. Eat the healthy things, even though that food is what you cannot do about. But because of what you are looking for, you can sacrifice something for something, so that you boost your air quality. And naturally, remember, the bad eggs, you cannot fix them. It's already bad, is bad. But the one that are still reserved, your ovarian reserve, the eggs that are still there in the ovary, do whatever you can to make sure that you make them well, a it made them to be in good health, and this can also result in a healthy pregnancy as well. So in my next broadcast, I'm going to be looking at what affect air quality and how what can do about it. This is what I'm going to talk about in my next broadcast. So please do well to like and share this video, and also follow us on our page Dynamic Health Awareness, where we look at all aspects of our health. So our fertility intensive course is starting this week by God's special grace. And this fertility intensive course is mostly prepared to help women in their fertility journey. It is something you don't know. When you are ignorant about something, it may cause you so many losses. So, but as we all know that knowledge is always powerful. So we need to learn and relearn. So you need to learn and relearn, know where you are missing it and how to adjust and fix it right. So this is the main purpose of this intensive course. So if you have not registered for the course, I encourage you to register and join the WhatsApp group, where we shall be going to those trainings and teachings, and also providing you with some natural ways, herbs and spices and food that can also boost your fertility health. So don't forget to register, and if you have any question regarding that, you can drop it on the comment section and I will get to you. So thank you everyone for joining me, and I wish you all the best of the week. See you again on Wednesday by God's special grace. Happy New Week. Happy month of December. A Merry Christmas in advance to everyone. Bye from my side.